Warning, this video contains underage drinking, bad decisions, and overall general shenanigans. And to my mother before you watch this video, yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Jeremy here, and welcome to another episode of Storytime. So today, what we're doing is telling the story of Jeremy Makes Bad Decisions. So, to set this story up, it takes place about 16, so about 10 years ago. So, me and my friend Andrew, Joey, and Warren all decide to have a St. Patrick's Day party, right? And, you know, when you're 16 in the United States, you're not really supposed to be able to get a handle on a whole lot of booze, but somehow or another we always found a way to do it, do some shady business dealings with some people we knew. But we managed to get a handle on a whole bunch of different booze and stuff like that. And so we're setting up this party and everything like that, and I'm at Andrew's house, and we're, getting ready, trying to look all nice for, girls and shit like that and whatever. And so the whole drive over there, all Andrew can keep telling me, right, is don't let me do anything with Erica. Don't let me do anything with Erica. Now, Erica was this girl we went to school with who had been making eyes at him for like the last week. She was a little bit older than us, and she was all about her some Andrew, right? So we get over there, we're all getting everything unpacked and set up and everything like that. Erica and her friend Stephanie show up, a couple other people show up, we start mixing a few drinks together, we start having a little bit of fun, and then just more and more people start showing up. So about an hour and a half into the party, I'm sitting there looking around, and I can't seem to find Andrew, right? So I'm like, oh God, where's he at? So I'm looking around, so I walk out into the living room, right? So there's this big recliner set there. So Andrew's like sat real snug in the recliner, right? On his left side is Erica, just all up in his face. On his right side is Stephanie, her best friend, all up in his face, and then in each other's faces. And it was just like, something like, what? I mean, I can't rescue the man now, you know what I'm saying? So I sit there and I walk back into the kitchen. We're still making drinks. We're having a bunch of fun. And then my then girlfriend calls me, and I didn't tell her I was going to this party, right? So I'm like, shit, like I gotta get out of here. I gotta get somewhere that's quiet. And so I start running up the stairs. So like no one's up there. So I'm running up the stairs. Now, bear in mind what happens next is like a physical impossibility. It should not have happened, right? Because I'm running up these stairs. I'm in socks, so something slippery, right? But the stairs, like running all the way up, 75% of these stairs are hardwood floor, right? And I'm like hauling ass drunk up these things, and I make it up there just fine. And then I hit that first step at the quarter of the way there, 3/4 of the way there, excuse me, and fucking just tumble my fat ass up the stairs and land flat on my ass. Like, what the fuck? So call my girlfriend, like, oh no, we're not drinking, we're just at Warren's house having a lot of fun. Lied, of course. And so we sit there and we're still making drinks and having all this fun. And then our friend Justin shows up. And that's when shit hits the fan. So Justin shows up, he's got more booze with him, we're like, yeah, booze, man. And so he hands, like, me and Joey, because we're, making drinks at this point, he hands us this bottle of vodka that he brought with him. So we're like, sweet, we can keep making kamikazes. And just, has nothing to do with the rest of the story, but fair warning, if you never had a kamikaze, don't drink them. They're awful things. This man who sleeps with me, man who lives with me, he's an awful man. He's made them a lot, and they're terrible. Don't drink them, they'll fuck you up. Anyway, so we start making more kamikazes and stuff like that with this bottle of vodka, and we're getting progressively drunker. And I'm sitting there just like, sitting on my head on the countertop and everything like that, just like just real drunk. And I'm looking at this bottle of vodka, right? And I'm like, something's floating around in this thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is floating around in this bottle of vodka? And so I, pointed out to Joey, I'm like, Joe, there's something in this thing. I don't know what it is, but there's something floating around. And so Joey calls over Justin. He's like, Justin, dude, what the fuck is in this bottle? And he's like, oh shit. I'm like, what? He's like, damn it, I grabbed the wrong bottle. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is in this bottle, man? He's like, there's 4 tabs of ecstasy floating around in this bottle of vodka. I'm like, what? We're just serving this to fucking like 16, 17-year-old kids, and there's like, at this point, there's 60 fucking people in this party. And so everybody at least has had some, we're like, fuck. So we like try to contain and quarantine this thing as quickly as we can. So we get the cap on, we throw it in the freezer. Now being drunk, I don't know if you've ever been drunk before, you know you don't have really good motor skills. And so we tried to put the cap on, we didn't do it correctly. So we threw it in the freezer above the ice. Which essentially means that regardless of whatever kind of beverage you were getting that night, you got a little bit of an extra surprise. So about 30 minutes later is when shit started going off. Because this shit starts kicking in, kids are going crazy, they're jumping around, they're getting naked, and it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. I've had it, right? I'm like, no, I'm done with this shit, y'all. So I'm going to bed, right? So I go into the guest bedroom, take my shirt off, take my shoes and my socks off, and I can't fucking get my pants to come off because like my hands don't want to work. So I'm like, fuck, I'm going to sleep. Lay down, pass out, and right about that point is when my friend Eric runs into the fucking freezer, grabs this bottle of vodka, goes, woo, and just turns this thing up and chugs this entire drug-laced bottle of vodka. So then Eric decides to get drunk, naked, and running around, making a fucking fool of himself, touching up and dancing up on the people, you know what I'm saying, and just getting just generally rowdy. So then he starts to overheat because that's what drugs and alcohol do to you. And so Warren and Joey take his naked ass, put him in the shower, cool him off and everything like that, right? And so there's like a party's going on, he finally cools off and he's, you know, passed out. So they decide to throw him into the guest room and they don't realize I'm in there, y'all. So they throw a drunken naked man who has been on ecstasy into a bed with me. So I'm sitting there and I wake up like, and it had been enough time to where like some of the alcohol like dissipated in my system, but I'm in that weird like kind of drunk, kind of hungover phase where you're like really angry at the whole world because you're not drunk anymore, but you're kind of hungover. So I sit there and I like my back is just dripping in sweat and like I'm just like, what the hell? Why am I so hot? And then I realize there's a hand, like a really like an arm draped over me, right? And I look at it, I'm like, that's a really hairy arm. That's not a woman, you know? And so I turn real slow, look, and there's Eric's old drunk face staring at me, smiling. And I'm like, Eric, buddy, I love you, but you need to get the fuck off. So I kind of gently roll him to the side, and as soon as I roll him over, I just hear him, I just like puke all over the side of the bed. This commotion starts going on. I'm like, you know what, fuck this noise, I'm going back to sleep. So I go back to sleep, I wake up the next morning, and as I wake up, a couple things I noticed simultaneously, right? Number one being is that Eric is no longer in the bed, he's at the foot of the bed, wrapped in a sheet, naked still. Joey has now taken his place, and then Andrew is flying toward me in the air, in his boxers. Now, all of this next few things happen within about a split second or two, right? Andrew notices it's not just me in the bed, there's Joey. So he then proceeds to fucking twist himself like a fucking airbender, like in midair somehow. I don't know how he does this shit, but he somehow twists himself to land just fucking directly onto me, misses Joey completely, right? We're all laughing about it. We're laying in bed watching the Power Rangers movie, as you do when you're drunk and you're 16, or hungover, excuse me. And so Warren then proceeds to like stand in the doorway. We're all chit-chatting and laughing and bullshitting, and all of a sudden, like the first notice we get that Eric's still alive comes about 10 minutes later. He goes, oh god, you know, making these noises. We're like, hey, he's not dead, you know. He's like, and then like a few minutes later, he just goes, what the fuck? Why am I naked? Why am I covered in puke? Where the fuck are my pants? He's screaming and shit, and we're just, you know, losing our minds, just laughing at him and shit like that. And so we get up and we're, you know, making breakfast and eating and shit like that. And then all of a sudden Warren's parents come home. We're like, sweet, house is clean, everything's copacetic, no fucking evidence. And Warren's dad walks in and goes, hey guys, who the fuck's that guy passed out in the front yard? Like, fuck. So apparently one of the guys we didn't know who had come to the party had apparently passed out and his friends had left him. And then shit proceeded to then get real. But yeah, guys, that was this week's story time. This was Thursday's story time. Sorry, I know it's not as funny as I really wanted it to be. I'm trying really hard, guys, to get you guys out some content as quickly as I can. I might be going to a party tomorrow, actually, so you guys might get a really good vlog of me having some drunken shenanigans then. So stay tuned for that. So check my channel back on either Friday or Saturday and check that out. See what's up. But again, guys, I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch these videos. Again, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you guys are thinking of these videos. Let me know if there's anything you want to see me do, like any challenges you see on the internet or anything like that. Just let me know. And as always, guys, I hope you guys enjoy. All right.